Good evening, Fortnite YouTube fans. We are welcome to a special bonus edition of George Bush Camp Jr. Oh boy, if you live in upstate New York, it's been an exciting day, huh? All sorts of shit. But since this is the number one show in the world, you might not be totally up to date on what's going on in upstate New York. So, just a quick little history lesson. Well, we used to have this piece of shit for a governor named Andy Cuomo, and then the rest of the state finally figured out what a piece of shit womanizer he was. Okay. So he stepped down from office, and we got Kathy Hochul, the lieutenant governor, to become the governor, and she sucks way more than Cuomo did. Um, More or less, the story of, or the moral of the story at the end is, we all should have paid for Spitzer's hookers. That's really what should be taken from all of this. But I digress. All right, so now we've had some pretty fucked up shit going on at the prisons lately. Had like two or three COs beat an inmate to death while he was handcuffed. Pretty crazy. All right. But we've also had the problem of the HALT Act, which is a New York state law that makes it harder for COs to discipline inmates, which, of course, the corrections union is claiming is making their jobs more difficult. All right. So basically, now they're not allowed to strike because, they're, like, well, obviously, you can't have the prison guards go on strike and just let all the prisoners out, you know? But what they can do is they can do, like, call outs and, like, everybody calls in sick, and then the guys that are there are kind of stuck. But I think that's kind of what they did, or I think there is a picket line somewhere. Okay. But so, I mean, and I guess this whole thing resulted in a crazy riot that's going on just down the road from me. Like, literally leave my driveway and take a left for about an hour, for about 45 minutes, and you'll get to the prison. Apparently, they had quite the riot this morning. And, yeah, they're calling in the National Guard. Now, my thought on that. Now, as a former reservist, I remember a lot of our guys were corrections officers. So I do kind of wonder, like, how are they going to square that one? How are you going to, I mean, are you allowed to cross the picket line? Like, if you're on strike as a corrections officer, but you also in the National Guard, and you're supposed to, like, you're ordered to go in there like that? How does that work? That I do not know. Um, I don't know. Last I heard, I heard all sorts of rumors tonight. I've heard the officers that were at work, that stuck at work, they were able to get relief. So that's good. I hope that one's true. I hope the governor decides to put on a uniform and try to keep order in the prisons itself. That'd be funny just to watch because I don't know, fuck her. I mean, yeah, seriously, that's about it. But yeah, my understanding though is that the governor's office that basically because the union is not actually giving them permission to do this strike, I guess. So that's how fucked up the conditions are, apparently. Okay. So the union and last I read, reported by North Country Now, was like the union struck a deal with the governor, saying like nobody that went on strike today is gonna face any consequences if they go back to work by like midnight tonight, and that they are basically going to suspend the HALT Act. And that was the other concession. I mean, I don't know about any of this. Hopefully, they just gonna. Hopefully, everybody gonna go back to work because we definitely do not want the prisons not being guarded. Hopefully, we friggin' vote out this crazy bitch next time. But if history teaches us anything, we're just gonna end up with somebody even worse. I still say, like, straight up, the lesson of the story here is just pay for the politicians' hookers. Okay, that's it. That's all we had to do. Speaking of which, it's kind of crazy that I have not run into anybody yet on this game. Seriously, I'm just walking around here. Huh. Smoking on this nice strawberry gelato or bubblegum gelato. Picked up down straight A's today. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't run into anybody. It's the last day of the season. There's only like a couple hours left. I would think there'd be people last ditch effort grinding out. 'Cause there ain't really anything else to grind out. I don't have anything to grind out, at least. Tomorrow morning, a new season will start. So hopefully that'll go well. Yeah, Jesus. I mean, I've unranked off. All right. Hey, cool. There he is. Yeah. I don't really like these masks. Never liked them. Cherry assault rifle. There we go. Yeah, might as well. Oh boy. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's still kind of crazy. Still never really got any answers about longtime viewers of the show will remember we had like prison staff would suddenly just start ODing. supposedly, well, they wouldn't say what kind of drugs, and we never really got a satisfactory answer as to why this was going on. I mean, the prevailing theory is they're sending it in the mail. I heard some people were trying to shoot drugs into the prison over the walls with a t-shirt cannon in Ogdensburg, down the road from me. That definitely sounds like the kind of idea that you'd get caught. Well, shit. Looks like that motherfucker got me. All right, folks. This has been a special bonus episode. I hope you enjoyed. I will see y'all tomorrow when the new season starts up. Until then, later.